like it's on public TV. She's witty, she's pretty, she's got talent galore. Oh, once you see her show, you're gonna wanna see more.
Good evening. This is Miss Poopy Duty, world's most determined reporter, reporting for Channel 666 Eyewitness News. Today shall be part 3 of the interview with Mr. Lloyd Kaufman of Troma. Not too long ago, Music Girl was confiding in me at a recent news conference that we both attended, and she was telling me how she was a little bit unsure about the interviews that she was having with people. In fact, she is thinking that she is very interested in starting to interview fruits. She believes that sometimes interviewing a fruit can be a lot more interesting than interviewing a person, and I agree with her on that, because sometimes fruits can have more interesting things to say and more insight than a real person, could say. So Music Girl actually got an interview with a fruit. She got an interview with an orange. So in case you're interested in seeing that interview, that will be broken up into 3 parts. Part 1 of that interview with the orange will be airing today. And stay tuned to the website to see when parts 2 and 3 of the interview with the orange is going to air. So now, stay tuned for part 1 of the interview with the orange that Music Girl did, and after the interview of the orange, we shall continue with the interview with Mr. Lloyd Kaufman. So stay tuned and take a look and enjoy. Hey everybody, it's me, Music Girl, and I got an interview with Mr. Orange, and I found him on a tree, and I noticed that Mr. Orange was very orange, and I just thought it would be nice to interview an orange. So Mr. Orange, it's great that you're around and you're showing everybody how nutritious and healthy you are, and how nutritious it is to eat an orange. And thank you very much for agreeing to do this interview.
Thank you very much. I come from a great orange tree.
Okay. Well, what's your opinion on pineapples? Because, I like pineapples, and I think pineapples are very tasty. What do you think about pineapples?
No. Pineapples are garbage. Don't eat it. Pineapples are bad. If you want to eat, only eat oranges from my orange tree. No other fruits. My oranges are the best. Yeah, I tell you, it's true.
But doesn't the doctor say an apple a day keeps the doctor away?
No, apples are bad. You'll get sick from eating apples. My oranges are really good. We have the best orange tree. Apples are jealous of us because we are special. We are the chosen oranges. Everybody wants to chop our tree down. Bananas, mangoes hate us. They steal from us. We don't have any money, and we have to eat dog food to survive. But we do it because we love to feed nutrition to the people. Yes, we oranges are for the people.
Actually, I tasted some of the oranges that came from your tree, and I didn't really like all of the oranges that came from your tree. In fact, I thought some of the oranges were a little bit spoiled, and some of it was a bit rotten. I mean, you don't think so?
No, that's a lie. It's those apples. They sabotaged us. They put black marks on us, and some of us got spoiled. Those apples blacklisted us oranges. Damn it, I want to be a naked orange. I want to go naked. I want to get into the pants of the apple. Damn, naked. Oh, naked. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hey, stop changing the topic. Let's talk more about me. I'm the greatest orange. Oh, yeah, I'm the best, I tell you. I'm the best. Oh, let's talk about me. I love it. Me.
And there are a lot of people out there who don't realize that in order to make or to be successful, to have your own vision, you need to create your own entity, because you can't always rely on greedy conglomerates.
You can't rely on that. It's not art,
because you end up compromising, and then you lose yourself as a person. Or maybe you never were a person. I don't know.
Well, again, we live in a society that worships money, so this is the problem. There's a very good book called Confessions of an Economic Hitman that I've just finished reading. It's pretty eye-opening. And at any rate, I think that if the big lesson that Troma can give to you filmmakers, they're artists, is that we have been able to eat, we have been able to put a roof over our heads, we have been able to keep making movies without compromising, and yes, we're treated like crap and we're ignored and stepped on, but we've been able to do it, and there's a cult following, and if idiots like us can do it, anyone can do it. So
well, I think anyone with talent can do it. I don't think just anyone can do that.
I think it's as Woody Allen said, the success is 88% just showing up.
No, I think you need to have some kind of vision to persist when you have a lot of negativity riding on you. I mean, you really have to be determined.
Well, apparently, it seems that Woody Allen is fucking his daughter too, so who knows?
Yeah, what does he know? Well, do you have any favorite foods or anything, or any favorite drinks or anything you care to, if in case anyone is curious to know what you like to eat?
I don't eat meat.
Okay, yeah, I hear you very active.
Human flesh, some human flesh every once in a while, but I do not eat meat.
You were inspired by Peter not to...
Yes, Peter, actually. Peter convinced me. I saw a Peter movie about pigs, actually.
I saw that too. Was it in North Carolina? They do a lot of
stuff. But anyway,
I know, just the way...
I do not eat meat, and I would suggest that until there's a more humane way of preparing it, I would suggest people refrain from eating chicken and meat.
Yeah.
Fish, on the other hand, are just vegetables of the sea.
No, but fish have feelings too, you know.
I'm sure they do, but for some reason I don't.
Well, maybe because you've never had an aquarium. Do you have an aquarium?
I did as a child. I had an aquarium. I used to watch Molly's.
Hello again. Music Girl brought up a very interesting point about fish. Actually, fish do have feelings. Just because they are cold-blooded animals doesn't mean that they don't have feelings. We should all be kind to fish. In general, you can't really keep a fish in captivity. It just doesn't work. And a lot of times, pet stores sell you sick fish, and you take home the sick fish and put it in your aquarium. The fish gets sicker, and you get really sad because, you know, you've been talking to your fish, and then you get attached to your fish, and then you get suckered in by the whole pet industry by going out and buying very expensive medication. So you can't really keep fish in captivity. And another thing that pet stores do that you should definitely not support is that in order to get those brightly colored freshwater fish like bluefish and fluorescent fishes, those are not really natural colors for fish. What they do is they inject the fish with artificial dyes and colors, and many times that is very poisonous and extremely unbearable. And they still do that anyway to the fish just to get a very nice color so that owners can say, oh wow, look at that fluorescent pink fish, let me buy it. And that's what happens when you take home this fluorescent pink fish, and that's just bad. Never ever buy any of these brightly colored fish because it's all artificial. In general, it's always best to just, if you really want to watch fish, it's better to watch it in a very natural environment like a pond or a river or something like that. And if you really want to keep fish, you should have a really big aquarium, and in this big aquarium, you should only have like a few fish, like 2 or 3, because believe me, it's just not a good idea to keep fish in captivity. And another thing also, you know, being that it's summer, there are a lot of fishermen out there who are going out and catching fish from the sea. But, you know, I mean, when you catch the fish, don't just throw it into the bucket and have it suffer and suffocate all day trying to breathe. I mean, that's suffering. You never ever leave a fish in the bucket when it's alive, you know, expecting it to slowly die, and that's okay. I mean, at least kill the fish immediately. And there's so many fishermen out there who have these live fish in the buckets that suffocate like for hours and suffer, and they have like all wounded mouths from that hook. So, I mean, I'm not telling you not to, you know, stop fishing for fish, but if you fish for fish, please make sure that the fish is dead. Well, I'm assuming that it will be dead, not catching it while it's dead in the water, but as soon as you catch the fish, kill it immediately so it does not suffer. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, that we're crazy or anything. It'll just be nice if in general people could be a little bit more nicer to animals. And some people say, oh, they like cows instead of horses, and they like chickens instead of fish. But, you know, that's just really a contradiction, because in general, if you care about animals, it shouldn't really matter what animal it is that you are. So by having a preference, to me, just means that, you know, you're a little bit ignorant. So, just be nice to fish and all animals in general. I'm not saying to stop meat and to show off that you're not eating meat, but, you know, just don't let animals suffer unnecessarily, and always lend a helping hand out to animals. So, there. That's my 2 cents for the day. Okay, well, enough about fish. Let's get back to the interview with Mr. Orange.
Well,
Enough about
yeah,
fish.
okay.
Enough about fish.
So is there
What food do you like?
I like a lot of cheese.
Me
and
too.
I like chocolates. And
Yeah.
I like
Gee, I eat a lot of cheese.
chocolates with good liquor. Not, I mean, with not corn syrup kind of chocolates.
Oh, yeah.
Not like Kit Kat or like something.
Yeah, that's the
like,
kind of stuff I like. I like all that junk food
like-
stuff. I like nerd ropes. Do you ever have nerd
No, I
ropes?
haven't heard of
Oh,
that.
those are good. Oh my God.
How does it look like?
They're long. They're like gummy worm rope, and then there's pieces of nerd that are attached to them, and they're really good. It's
Nerd?
delicious. They give you a nice buzz too. Buzz. They give you kind of a buzz because they're full of sugar and chemicals, and yeah.
I guess that's why
Put
kids
you
like
just
them.
where you want it. That's why I like them.
Is there any favorite music you might have that?
Right now, I just bought a at Colony Records. You must know Colony Records. I just bought a double disc CD of Art Tatum. Art Tatum, the great.
Piano?
Yep. It's got some Cole Porter on it. It's got some.
So you like?
In fact, Art Tatum did a rendition of Humoresque by Dvorak, which inspired the entire musical score of Toxic Avenger Part 2 and Part 3. Oh, no. 3. And Art Tatum's version of Dvorak's Humoresque.
Okay. I've never heard of him.
Well,
Actually,
you should.
yeah,
Now you've
yeah.
heard of him. How can you say,
Yeah.
I just said, mention his name. How could you say you never heard of him?
I didn't hear about him 10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I heard about him.
Anyway, Art Tatum is great. And
Do you like Hugo Wolf? Oh, is that like opera stuff? Hugo Wolf from...
I'm not familiar with you. I like opera. I'm pretty ignorant, but I certainly... In fact,
I don't know much about opera. I just randomly picked a CD once, and it actually was interesting.
Hugo
it's like
Wolf
a Hugo
was-
Wolf... No, it's like Hugo Wolf Box Set Society or something like that.
Wow,
Give it like 5
I'm not
minutes.
familiar with that.
You know, it sounded-
But I do. The Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD. The main
That's
theme.
one of Lloyd's films.
The main theme of the score of that movie was totally based on one aria of Madame Butterfly, Un Bel Die by Puccini. Yeah,
I haven't.
yeah.
I'm not,
So opera
I'm
plays
not
a
big
big.
music, Are you?
I don't know much about music either.
This is one of the biggest heists in history, where over $10 million have been stolen. Lady! Because the masses are simply asses.
Look what he did to my finger! I'm a good man. I pay taxes. I go to work on time.
Get out! Get out of here!
Do you know how hard it is to get cocaine? The Russian stuff, yeah!
What? Their production! Bullshit!
Is it true that this is all part of the New World Order?
We're gonna start bombing everything within a 1-mile radius.
Should people not involved in the robbery be killed as well?
Well, that's the price of freedom, baby!
Let us go!
Give me back my freedom!
We are not sure if this beautiful girl is part of the bank robber gang.
Give me back my token!
The bank robber has left, and you are okay.
The government has raised the bank robbing alarms to orange! I'm so scared of the orange
If it's related to one of the conglomerates, you cannot get it. So you won't be able to get it at Blockbuster or one of anything that's connected with Rupert Murdoch or Viacom or Sony. We are blacklisted, I would say.
Oh. Yeah, and I guess that's why Lloyd Kaufman is depressed at times.
At times, always.
But you look quite happy for a depressed
Well, I'm
person.
sitting next to a very beautiful gyno. Oh, two
That's
beautiful
her.
gynos. Two beautiful
What's
gynos
that
and a
then? I
beautiful
guess I would
superhuman
say
creature.
Superhuman.
You
Yeah.
can't say superhero because superhero is owned by Time Warner, and they will send you a lawyer's letter if you use the word superhero. Even
Yeah,
the
they
English,
superhu-
no,
they've claimed
they
that
own
word
it.
to be their
They
own.
own it. Yes.
How obnoxious.
Tell me about it.
Maybe you should claim your word to be your own trauma.
I believe in art for the people. Give art back to the
yeah,
people.
you also had an issue with NAFTA where you believe that, people should have a right to download in order to check it out, because in the end, they boost sales by going to the concerts, buying T-shirts and things like that. I thought that was quite nice, because a lot of people say, oh, you have to pay for this,
Well, thank you for reading my essays, but you're absolutely right. The Napster issue was not about copyright or protecting artists' rights. The Napster issue was the mainstream trying to crush competition, because Napster was a way for you and me to see alternative art.
Virtually unknown people you can download and find out about them, and you go and see their concerts.
Exactly. So when they get rid of Napster, that means that all we get to see now is Pink Pussycat Girls or whatever it is. You could get.
I think it's worse than that.
Yeah, that's all you get. You get what MTV wants you to see, and that's it. So I have no problem with people bootlegging. It helps the independent artists.
Spreads the word.
Absolutely.
I think that's important.
No question about it. Metallica was a garage band.
They used to give out free.
That's right. And now they're suing their fans. They're suing their fans.
Yeah.
Right? They're like they don't have enough money.
Yeah, that Lloyd is an idiot.
Sue their air conditioners.
They should just. I don't even know what to say about them. Actually,
no.
They're just
go on to the next subject. You're right. Don't get yourself upset.
Yeah.
You have your whole life. You're a beautiful, young, brilliant gyno. You have your whole life ahead of you. And Super Troma.
I don't know how young I am, but let's hope
Super Troma anorexia loves you. She likes you very much. Look at Super Troma. She's got big muscles.
That's nice. I guess we could kind of wrap it up. I think my tape's finishing, actually.
I think your tape finished about a half hour ago. That red light was flashing about a half hour ago.
No, it just shut
Come
off.
on, you finished about a half hour ago. You just
I just
You know I'm depressed. You're worried I'm going to kill myself.
No, I just
wanted to... You're a nice person. Thank you. I know this is over, so...
No,
the audience,
it's not over.
This isn't happening. I know it's not rolling. I know the tape is off.
But
I'm hearing... You're probably hearing bells. I don't hear any.
I just have like 10 seconds to conclude it. But can I change the tape first real fast? Because I just wanted to...
Hello again. Now let's continue with the conclusion of the interview with the Orange that Musical did. Followed by that, we shall have the conclusion with the movie director, Mr. Kaufman. So stay tuned, and hopefully you're still watching. Okay, so this is the conclusion. And I'm here with Mr. Orange, and...
For the conclusion, why don't you sit on my lap? Yeah, sit naked on my lap. Naked.
No, I think that's okay,
Come on, it will look good. Yeah, sit naked on my lap. It will look romantic. You're so beautiful. Yeah, I want you to sit on my lap. Naked. Yeah, sit on me, man. Naked, on my lap. Yeah, naked.
Okay, I think that's okay. Just relax, Mr. Orange. It's okay, Mr. Orange. You can relax. I think this looks good, okay?
Well, then, can I sit on your lap? Please, come on. I want to be naked on your lap.
If you insist, I mean, I could put you on my head.
What do you mean?
Let me try. I've done that a few times. So here I am with the great Mr. Orange, who is known for his nice orange tree. So Mr. Orange, are you okay?
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Orange. I've lost you there.
Pick me up, damn it.
Okay, Mr. Orange, just try it one more time. Okay, just don't move so much, Orange, Mr. Orange. You just, when you talk, you move. Okay, so... Ow! Okay. So here I am with Mr. So this is the conclusion of my interview with Mr. Orange. I caught him. So this is my conclusion of the interview with Mr. Orange. Mr. Orange, are you okay? Just stop talking so much. You just keep falling off my head. Ow! I'm sorry, Mr. Orange. I dropped you again.
That hurts, man. That hurts.
Okay. Mr. Orange. Okay. So, Mr. Orange, okay, just one more time, let me see. Okay, Mr. Orange, so this is, you're watching this...
I'm the greatest orange!
Oh, Mr. Orange! Oh, okay, just one more time, let me just try you again. This is actually not so bad. It's a good idea to put some things in some people. Let's try it one more time. Okay, Mr. Orange, this shall be the...
Ow! Pick me up, damn it!
Just one more time. Okay, I'm really going to try and balance you this time. Okay, this...
Ow, damn it!
I did one more time. I think I broke your paw. Okay. This is the conclusion with Mr. Orange, who is well known for his huge tree. And I'm very happy to conclude this.
Damn it! But I'm the greatest orange!
Don't be discouraged, Mr. Orange.
So
Okay.
Okay, so,
Very cool. Why don't you come down with us, but don't go on your knees. Just in fact, why don't for the conclusion, maybe, why don't you come and sit with...
Why doesn't he sit with me?
Yeah, sit. Well, you should sit. Let her sit in your lap. How's that?
Okay.
So it looks kind of...
No, we could sit like this. It's okay. She can come down.
Make it a little more romantic. Put your arm around.
Okay, why don't you sit on her lap?
No, I think it's good with the two women being kind of...
relax. Wait, what about that picture you... That painting, that looks kind of funny. Yeah, I like this one. All right, so we can be like this. Okay, everybody, I'm here with Lloyd of Troma, and I'm here with the beautiful Tromette. Hypochondria, I'm sorry.
Super Tromette hypochondria, if I'm not...
Yes, she's super. I'm super. And I was just wondering, would you like to say hello to my show? It's called Miss Divine's Tee Hee Heure. Hour in French. Heure. You can just say Miss Divine's Tee Hee Heure.
Okay.
So...
Greetings from Tromaville. I'm Lloyd Kaufman, president of Troma Entertainment and creator of The Toxic Avenger. You know, when we're not making those great movies like Romeo and Juliet and Poultrygeist and Toxic Avenger, we like to sit back and watch the best television, Misty Divine Tee Hee Heure, because it's an amazing TV. It's the best TV that we know of. Misty Divine Tee Hee Heure. Très bien, fantastique, super chouette. Troma.
Ah, merci. Okay, would you like to say hello to my show as well and introduce yourself?
I'm Super Tromette Hypochondria, and I would like to thank Miss Divine from Tee Hee Heure for having us on the show.
As you can see, this is Troma's after party, and everyone is partying as usual. Well, not a lot of people actually, and that's Lloyd Kaufman's movie. But I think what everyone should think about is that there are a lot of entities that can be created, and Troma isn't the only entity that can be created. You see, there's another entity called the this divine entity, and that is going to be created. In fact, it's already been created, and one day, through persistence and determination, that entity of Miss Divine is going to rule the universe in the sense that, yes, those films are going to be all over the place. In fact, creating an entity is what is very important. It's never good to follow someone else's entity, because when you follow somebody else's entity, you're actually ending up following somebody else, and you're becoming a slave to whatever it is that they want you to do. Because when you have ideas and when you have a vision, you go ahead, and you must remember that the Miss Divine entity is going to continue and continue way and much more longer than you would ever think it would. In fact, in another 2 centuries, the Miss Divine entry is going to be around. And you know what? One of these days, people are going to wonder, how did this one little person create such a huge universe? Do you know why this person is going to be able to create a huge universe? It's called determination and persistence. And that's one of the things that, well, a lot of people don't have. So, yeah, that's it. Me, once again, reporting live at Troma Dance After Party. I'll show you some footage of around the bar, okay? Hold on. Alright, so here we are at Troma once again, and let's take a look at some of these things. That's the bar. And that's the bartender. And that's the Troma logos. See? One day that's all going to say Miss Divine, so don't worry about it in case you're wondering what that might be. And that says Troma too. And well, there's a lot of Troma stuff going on, so this is basically the after party of Troma. So once again, well, not much is going on, I guess, but that's usually what happens in New York nightlife. People think a lot of things are going on in New York nightlife, but nothing's really going on. So you're actually quite comfortable being warm and cozy under your blanket. All right then, so yes, and that's Troma for you. So that's my coverage of the Troma Entertainment and book signing. So thank you everybody for watching, and good night.
Hello again, this is Miss Poopy Duty here. Some of you might not know this, but Miss Divine has actually done a number of sketch films, and one of the sketch films that she did was 1 hour long, and it's called A Most Particularly Peculiar Bank Heist. And if you haven't seen it, well, now you can request it on DVD, or you could tune into these times. QPTV is actually showing it. So why not take a look and find out what this 1-hour sketch film is about? It has a large assortment of characters. And if you're interested in the DVD, let Miss Divine know at her website. Okay? Thanks for watching.